I say there's three ways to invest: fundamental, technical, and momentum. Or what really I say is trend following. And we are more of a trend follower, so we look for the trends that are happening. Now within that, there is technical analysis, and so generally what we like to do, we use trend analysis that will run a 2 standard deviation price point from A to B, and then we look at price movement for 2 standard deviations. And once you get outside of that, obviously, you got to change in position there. So,
Okay.
or a violation of that. So once those are the kind of the turning points of the market.
Okay, do that again. Explain that again to me. Explain to me what you mean by trend following and how you use technical analysis. Talk
Okay,
about
so the trend following will get you into the position, which says right now, let's say healthcare is in favor. You get into that position, right? Say go ahead and buy the ETF, buy the mutual fund, and then we do a 2 standard deviation regression trend. So low point to high point, and it gets in a little bit into Elliott wave, where we pick those points. And then what we try to do is monitor as long as we're riding within that 2 standard deviation, as long as the momentum is still there. I mean, that's our position, our trend, and that's our trade. Once that starts to break down, and there's really 2 reasons that it can break down. One, you exceed, it goes outside the 2 standard deviation regression trend, so something is changing to cause it to go the other way. We hit a stop loss, so then you take action. The other reason is everything's fine, it's still going in the way we want. We just find something along the way that's better. So we say technology is doing better than where we're in. It's just really a kind of a trade up. So we say we're going to sell this and go into something that we think is a better performing. So those are the 2 things that will cause you to move from position A to position B. That's on the equity side. On the fixed income side, it's a slower moving. We actually time the high yield. I can't really get in. That's a little bit of our secret sauce on how we do that, but we've been quite successful on that since we've run that live since 2002, and about 80% successful trades on that, which is essentially giving us, twice the return of the S&P at half the risk of the S&P. It's a compelling story there, how we've been able to do that.